Hey everybody, Blugoblin here. Thank you for joining me here on my main channel for my next three Midtown Comics stashes. I'm going to be doing this in 3 parts to cover all these books that I want in the way I want to do it. We're going to start with Dynamite, and then the second video is going to be Marvel and DC, and then in the third video we're going to take care of Image and IDW. So we're going to start with Dynamite here. I got 3 books from Dynamite, and let's get right to them. Special shout out to Midtown Comics and to my bro, one of my best friends, TheMtVernonKid. Bro fist for you, man. We're going to start off with The Black Bat, number 2. Yeah, get a look at that. That's a nice Billy Tan cover. I don't know how well you can see that. There you go. A nice Billy Tan cover there. I like Billy Tan. Brian Buscioletto and Ronan Cliquette. Probably butchered those names, and I'm sorry. This is the second issue of Black Bat, and for what it's worth, it took me a while to get into it in the first issue, and in here, I'm getting more into it. We got, you know, the hero, the Black Bat, you know, Tony Quinn, you know, had a pretty wicked past, and he's being a hero. He doesn't have his eyes now. And I said I believe I said when I reviewed the first issue that he's kind of like Daredevil. You know, he's like, that's how he can see. He's kind of like Daredevil. Kinda, you know, Daredevil has more like a radar vision or whatever they call it now. But you know, Black Bat's vision, it looks more thermal. You know, looks more thermodynamic, you know, something like that. He sees heat. He looks like he's seen through like heat signatures or something like that. So it's kind of different. And yeah, he has guns, but he doesn't use lethal force. He even says it. I'm not a killer. And I think I also mistakenly said he kills in the first issue. I was mistaken. You know, because he has guns, that means no. But he's like, no, I'm not gonna kill. And this was a pretty good issue. He's trying to bust a bunch of criminals, and he comes across somebody. He wasn't expecting to see, and then all of a sudden he's like, okay, the plan's got to change. But his partner in helping him with this bust, he's like, oh, sorry, I went ahead with the plan. You got to just go with it. You know, Black Bat was ready to flip the script and change the plan, but now he's just got to improvise. He's just got to go in there and just go balls to the wall and say, okay, got to do what I came here to do, you know. And it was really, really, really done. We got a glimpse into his past that he actually attempted suicide, and we also get an interesting plot point as to why he's now able to see. It's teased, but we don't get a full reveal as to what goes on with that. But the cliffhanger was really whoa, and I'm just going to leave it at that. This was a really good read. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed reading this than I did the first issue because it was something new, and it took me a while to get into it. But overall, really good. All right. Next up, Miss Fury, number 3. Oh, I've been loving some Miss Fury, and we got another Billy Tan cover. I'm loving these Billy Tan covers. These are awesome. And this is another thing with Miss Fury that I had to get used to. The whole time jumping, you know, 1 minute she's in 2013, the other minute she's in the 1940s in World War II. The way this story was told in this issue, okay, now I get it. Sometimes it just happens. You know, switch, you're in here. You're in 2013. Switch, you're in the 40s. And we get to see just how well this character is done. You know, she's a great pulp hero. I'm really intrigued by the story in here. Apparently in 2013 in this book, apparently World War II is going on. It started in the 40s, and in 2013, according to this book, it's still going. Damn! Just damn! And in the 40s, we get to see just how weird she can be in a sense. But this was really good stuff. And they're still going with the current story of, you know, Nazi criminals being able to, you know, shift to look like American people in power and everything like that, which is really good. That, you know, that really hasn't been done before with Nazi stories and everything, being able to disguise themselves to look like people in power in America, and that's really a really nice plot. I'm really digging it. And she's going after a lead that she finds out later in the issue, but when she comes to follow up on that lead, it turns out that lead may not have been correct, and the book ends on an uh-oh kind of cliffhanger, and I'm serious. It's like, you look at the last page of this book, you want to look at Miss Fury and hear her go, uh-oh, or let's pull a quantum leap. Oh boy. Yeah, it's just really good stuff. I'm loving this. I mean, this chick is crazy, but like I said, I dig crazy chicks. This is great stuff. I'm only 3 issues in, I'm already loving this. Just fantastic. Alright, we're going to end this review with this. The Spider, number 12. Now, this is going to be the last time I review The Spider as part of the Midtown Comics stash, because this is the last issue I'm getting, because after this I'm putting it on my pull list, and I'm going to start it on my regular reviews on my other Blugoblin X, starting with issue 13. But here we are with issue... I gotta say, that's a simple yet awesome cover. Don't know how well you can see it though, but there we go. Look at that. Ain't that bitchin'? Just good stuff. Oh my God, David Liss, I love your writing. Even though I prefer the original artist, Ivan Rodriguez still does a great job. You want to talk about twists, turns, and a whole bunch of what the fuck in here. Oh my God, this was great. This was fantastic. The Lawgiver, we saw in the last issue. I'm still not going to spoil it. At the end of issue 11, we found out who the Lawgiver is. And in this issue, we get to see just how much of a bastard he really is. And I'm just loving it. I geeked out this whole issue. Richard Wentworth, a.k.a. the Spider, is being arrested and taken into custody for being the Spider. Apparently, it got leaked out, and the cops found out that he is indeed the Spider. But I will say this, he does find a way to make everybody believe that he wasn't the Spider after all, because after some clues and a nice distraction, and with the help of his lawyer buddy posing as a Spider to help get him out of the jam, it was really, really well done. The Lawgiver thinks that he kidnapped a certain someone, but he was duped and he was set up, and oh my God, the action here was good. The twists were... there was a twist in here I really didn't see coming, and the ending, oh my God, the ending. The Spider tracks down the Lawgiver, goes to his damn house, and he says, you know, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't normally do something like this, but you made one mistake. And he's like, what's that? And he said, you hit Nita, the woman he loves. He's like, you hit her. I can't spoil what he does, but you probably get the picture. You probably know what he does if you've been reading this, or I probably hinted at it enough. Oh my God, this was good. This was really good. This is like pick of the week good. An easy 5 out of 5 for me. Great stuff. Well, that's the end of the first video. I'll get to work on the second video right after I turn the camera off. I want to thank y'all for watching this. Stay tuned for the next two, and subscribe while you're at it. Subscribe to Blugoblin X. I'll see y'all later.